Have you ever caught yourself watching a YouTube video and thinking, I could probably do that? And then almost immediately another thought appears. Yeah, but I'm too old to start now. Or maybe, I don't understand all this technology. The successful channels already got there first. You need expensive equipment. You need to be young. You need to be an expert. You need thousands of subscribers before you can make any money. If any of those thoughts sound familiar, you're not alone. In fact, they stop thousands of people over 50 from ever starting a YouTube channel. Not because the opportunity isn't real, not because they lack the ability, but because they've already convinced themselves that YouTube belongs to somebody else, some younger person, some tech-savvy person, some naturally talented person, someone who started 10 years ago. But here's the truth. Many of the advantages people think they need are nowhere near as important as they once were. And many of the advantages they already possess are far more valuable than they realize. Today, we're going to look at what it actually takes to start a YouTube channel after 50. Why so many people unnecessarily talk themselves out of the opportunity, and how ordinary people are building channels from home that generate income without needing fame, expensive equipment, or years of technical experience. Because the biggest obstacle isn't YouTube, it's the story you've been telling yourself about YouTube. And once that story changes, everything else starts to look different. Hi, my name is Bob, and this channel is built for one specific purpose: to help people over 50 build faceless YouTube channels using AI tools to create real income without overwhelm. Because let's be honest, most people at this stage of life are not looking for a hobby. They're looking for a real retirement income strategy, a way to make money online over 50, something sustainable, not exhausting. And that's exactly where YouTube automation fits. Our main market is the United States, but we need to help protect the incomes of people from all Western countries and others where your livelihood and retirement is at stake. With AI, we can help you to cut the hours you use in your video creation time by a factor of 4 and turn simple content into consistent income. See links near the top of our video comments below to learn how. The problem. Let's start with the problem. Most people over 50 don't fail on YouTube because they're incapable. They fail because they never begin. And they never begin because they've accepted a collection of assumptions that sound reasonable but often aren't true. One of the most common assumptions is that YouTube is primarily a young person's game. It's easy to understand why people think that. Open social media and you'll see 20-somethings talking about content creation. You'll see influencers filming their lifestyles. You'll see creators chasing trends. You'll see endless discussions about algorithms, analytics, editing software, and the latest platform changes. From the outside, it can look overwhelming. It can feel like stepping into a foreign country where everyone else already speaks the language. So people over 50 often make a silent decision. They decide they missed their chance. They decide they arrived too late. And once that conclusion settles in, something unfortunate happens. They stop looking for evidence that says otherwise. Because the human mind is remarkably good at finding proof for what it already believes. If you believe you're too old, you'll notice stories that support that belief. If you believe technology is too complicated, you'll notice examples that reinforce that belief. If you believe success belongs only to younger creators, you'll find endless reasons to stay on the sidelines. Meanwhile, you'll overlook the thousands of examples that contradict those assumptions. And that's where the real problem begins. Not with age, not with technology, not with YouTube, with perception. Because perception influences action, and action influences outcomes. Here's something interesting. Most successful creators didn't start because they knew they would succeed. They started because they were willing to find out. That's a very different mindset. One waits for certainty. The other embraces possibility. And possibility has launched more successful businesses, careers, and creative projects than certainty ever has. But here's where the problem becomes even bigger. Many people confuse content creation with performance. They assume that starting a YouTube channel means becoming a public personality. They imagine cameras pointed at their face. They imagine speaking confidently on screen. They imagine exposing their personal lives to strangers. And for many people, that image feels uncomfortable, so they immediately reject the opportunity. What they don't realize is that YouTube has evolved dramatically. Today, many successful channels operate without showing a face at all. Some focus on storytelling. Some focus on education. Some focus on motivation. Some focus on history. Some focus on business. Some focus on technology. Some focus on finance. Some focus on hobbies. Some focus on simple solutions to everyday problems. The creator remains invisible. The content does the work. And suddenly, the barrier many people thought existed disappears. Because the question changes. Instead of asking, can I become a YouTuber? The question becomes, can I share information that helps people? Most people find the second question much easier to answer. Agitation. But this is where things become frustrating. Because even after learning that age isn't necessarily a disadvantage and that faceless channels exist, many people still hesitate. Why? Because they begin focusing on everything they don't know. And honestly, the list can feel endless. How do you choose a niche? How do you create videos? How do you write scripts? How do you make thumbnails? How do you use AI? How do you edit? How do you get views? How do you make money? The questions pile up quickly, and before long, the opportunity starts feeling complicated again. Here's what most people don't understand. The successful creators you see today once asked the exact same questions. They weren't born knowing how to build channels. They weren't born understanding analytics. They weren't born knowing how to write scripts or create thumbnails. They learned, one step at a time, one mistake at a time, one video at a time. Yet many beginners hold themselves to an impossible standard. They believe they should understand everything before they begin. Think about how strange that is. Imagine someone saying, I'd like to learn golf, but first I need to play like a professional. Or, I'd like to learn piano, but first I need to perform flawlessly. It sounds ridiculous, yet people do the equivalent every day when it comes to YouTube. They expect expertise before experience. And because expertise never arrives first, they remain stuck. Months pass, sometimes years. The channel never starts. The opportunity remains theoretical. The dream stays trapped in imagination. And here's the painful part. Many people spend more time researching YouTube than actually doing YouTube. They watch tutorials, read articles, take notes, save videos, join communities, consume information endlessly, yet they never publish. They become highly educated spectators, and spectators don't build channels. Creators do. This is the part most people miss. The biggest risk isn't creating a bad video. The biggest risk is creating no videos at all. Because bad videos teach lessons. No videos teach nothing. Bad videos create experience. No videos create regret. Bad videos can improve. No videos simply remain absent. That's a powerful distinction. And it becomes even more important when we talk about money. Because many people secretly hope YouTube will provide immediate income. That's understandable. After all, earning money from home sounds attractive, especially for people looking for flexibility, supplemental income, or a creative project that might grow into something larger. But unrealistic expectations destroy more channels than poor content ever will. Many creators upload a handful of videos and expect immediate results. When those results don't appear, discouragement follows, then doubt, then frustration, then abandonment. But YouTube rarely works that way. Like most worthwhile ventures, it tends to reward consistency over time. A channel often starts slowly. An audience develops gradually. Skills improve steadily. Confidence grows naturally. Then something interesting happens. What once felt difficult starts feeling normal. What once felt intimidating starts feeling familiar. What once seemed impossible starts feeling achievable, but only for those who stay long enough to experience the transformation. Here's a question worth considering. What if your first year on YouTube isn't primarily about making money? What if it's about building skills, building systems, building confidence, building assets? Because every video you publish becomes an asset. Every lesson you learn becomes an asset. Every improvement compounds, and compounding is where extraordinary outcomes begin. Unfortunately, most people quit before compounding has a chance to work. They're digging for gold and stopping 3 feet before reaching it. Not because success wasn't possible, because they expected the journey to look different. Solution? So what's the solution? Surprisingly, it's much simpler than most people think. Stop trying to become an expert YouTuber. Start becoming a consistent beginner. That single mindset shift changes everything. Because consistent beginners make progress. Perfectionists often don't. The goal isn't to master everything immediately. The goal is to start, then learn, then improve, then repeat. Let's talk practically. If you're over 50 and want to start a YouTube channel from home, the first step isn't buying expensive equipment. It's choosing a topic you enjoy, a topic you understand, a topic you can continue discussing months from now. Many people make the mistake of chasing trends. Instead, consider your experience. What have you learned during your life? What problems can you help solve? What interests keep pulling your attention? Remember, knowledge comes in many forms. You don't need a doctorate. You don't need celebrity status. You simply need something useful to share. The next step is embracing simplicity. Your first videos don't need to be masterpieces. They need to exist. Done beats perfect every single time. This is where AI becomes incredibly useful. AI can help brainstorm ideas. AI can help organize information. AI can help generate outlines. AI can help write drafts. AI can help streamline tasks that once consumed hours. But remember something important. AI is a tool, not a replacement for judgment, not a replacement for experience, not a replacement for authenticity. The most effective creators use AI to amplify their efforts, not replace their thinking. And that's good news, because life experience remains valuable, very valuable. In many ways, experience is becoming more important, not less. Anyone can access information. Not everyone can provide perspective. Perspective comes from living, from working, from solving problems, from overcoming challenges, from accumulating wisdom over time. Those experiences can become powerful content, and they often resonate deeply with audiences. Now let's talk about money, because that's part of the title, and an important reason many people explore YouTube. There are multiple ways channels generate income. Advertising revenue is the one most people know, but it's far from the only option. Affiliate marketing, digital products, courses, memberships, sponsorships, consulting, lead generation, the list continues growing. The important thing isn't choosing every revenue stream immediately. The important thing is building the audience first. Because audiences create opportunities, and opportunities create options. Many beginners focus on monetization before attention. Successful creators typically focus on attention before monetization. That sequence matters. Get attention first. Serve people first. Provide value first. The income opportunities often follow naturally. Here's another important realization. Your goal doesn't have to be becoming the next giant YouTube star. For many people, that's never the objective. Maybe your goal is a few $100s per month. Maybe it's supplemental retirement income. Maybe it's replacing a utility bill. Maybe it's funding travel. Maybe it's building a business asset. Maybe it's simply proving to yourself that you can. All of those are valid goals. And often, realistic goals create sustainable progress because they remove unnecessary pressure. Now, here's the breakthrough many beginners eventually experience. They realize YouTube isn't really about videos. It's about momentum. One video leads to another. One lesson leads to another. One improvement leads to another. One opportunity leads to another. Momentum builds confidence. Confidence encourages action. Action creates results, and results create more momentum. That's how channels grow. Not through magic, not through luck, through repeated effort applied over time. Which brings us back to the question we started with. Are you too old to start a YouTube channel and make money from home? No, not even close. The real question isn't your age. The real question is whether you're willing to begin. Because every successful channel started with 0 subscribers. Every successful creator uploaded a first video. Every successful journey began with uncertainty. The people who eventually succeed aren't always the smartest. They aren't always the most talented. They aren't always the most technical. They're often the people who stayed long enough to improve. And improvement changes everything. So if you've been waiting for permission, consider this your permission. Not to become perfect, not to become famous, not to have all the answers. Just to start. One topic, one video, one lesson, one upload, at a time. Because the future rarely belongs to the people who wait until they're ready. It belongs to the people who begin before they're certain. And a year from now, you may discover that the hardest part wasn't learning YouTube. The hardest part was believing you could do it in the first place.